Good morning. I thought since it is the beginning of this year, right, it may be useful for me to reflect what the group has performed and what have we done in 2021. You may recall that last year was our 50 years anniversary, so it's also useful for us to look at what should we do going forward. In 2021, the group achieved a revenue of $4.6 billion. This is the first time we crossed a $4 billion mark. You may recall in 2020, we only achieved slightly below $4 billion at $3.9 billion. I think we are on track, given our performance, right, to get to our next milestone of $5 billion, hopefully this year, if not sooner. In terms of our group PAT, we also achieved in excess of $200 million, and our EBITDA is also in excess of $500 million. Again, this is the second time in a row that we continue to achieve those results. In terms of core PATMI before Forex, we are also achieving very respectable $120 million. Now, I would say the result is quite credible and respectable because of the headwinds that we encountered last year. All of us know that commodity prices has gone up a lot last year, and we are having to counter that issue. All of us are still faced with the COVID situation, which affected our demand. In certain segments of our businesses, we are encountering severe disease issues. For instance, the ASF problem in Vietnam. I believe that we are able to achieve that for main three reasons, three things that we have done. I think number one is that we are in the right industry, whereby the consumptions will have to continue despite the very difficult situation, given that we are providing stable proteins to the masses. Number two, we believe that we have the right strategy. Our strategy of diversification across 5 protein, 5 countries, as well as our integration, not just at the breeding level, at the feed level, actually have integrated further into the commercial farming level, as well as continuously inroad into the downstream sector. And I think the most important of all is factor number 3. I think we have a great team that be able to execute in a very difficult environment, especially the last 2 years. This is a time for us to reflect what to do going forward. Do we continue to do exactly what we've been doing in the past? Or do we want to do things slightly differently? Again, I will summarize maybe a couple of things that we should be focusing on. While we are continuing to do what we have been doing in the past, continuing to the successful formula, I think this time we have to be a lot more focused. We have a lot of focus in the sense as in we will continue to focus on the existing market and the existing protein. Try to bring our existing protein that have done well into the existing market that we have not explored those protein. We need to continue our integration effort hopefully with a lot more focus on the downstream operation. Number 2, we will continue to focus and build on our IT infrastructure, as well as trying to learn and utilize more of a digital technology. We have also successfully completed the Jaffa Feeds the Future Challenge, whereby we have identified 5 very potential and promising startups to work closely with us in various divisions to actually leverage their technology and using our existing market as a pilot project. Hopefully, those are all successful examples of utilization of technology that we can roll out to the rest of the group. So this shows our effort in moving into the technology, and I think going forward, we have to continue to embrace technology, just like what we have done in the past, whereby we embrace technology in breeding and embrace technology in feed. Number 3, we should also focus a lot more on the ESG. As you know, climate change is a major issue now, and it's not something that we can ignore and something we can not focus on. While the group has always been focusing on and working on sustainability and how it impacts our businesses, I think one of the most tangible results we have achieved last year was the issuance of a sustainability linked bond by our Indonesian subsidiary PT Java. I believe this is the first Southeast Asian US dollar denominated sustainability linked bond, as well as I think first of its kind for the agri-food. So I congratulate our team who make that happen. I'm confident about our future. I believe we continue to have right strategy, right direction, with the right values of sustainability, and also we have a great team. Given that we have gone through pretty challenging times in the last few years, I'm pretty confident that we can take on whatever challenges that are thrown at us, and we'll continue to do well and continue to grow for the next 50 years at least.